Welcome back to All the Mods 10. In this episode, we are going to be taking a look for the first time at the Mystical Agriculture mod. What have I got behind me, you may think? Well, it is a schematic. It is a block palette schematic. So I downloaded this from Planet Minecraft, I think it was. And effectively, it is all the blocks in 121 in a sort of color organized fashion. There are some blocks that are impossible for me to actually find. Oops, I knew that would happen. That one, for example, the command block. But what I'm going to aim to do is just to help my building. I'm going to start, as I get these blocks, placing them probably down here. This is quite good down here because it's pretty well lit for a cave, but I can also clear a bit of room on top of it so we can actually look at it from above, from one of the higher levels. So yeah, I basically just want to do that. I've always wanted to do this, is to actually build this and then think, okay, for this build, I need some green, I need some pink, some orange, and then I can actually go and look at the block palettes in game. So that'll be pretty cool. But that's for another episode. Today we're going to head back up top. Oh, no. I just need to show you something first. There's been a bit of activity down in the caves. Taking the liberty of crafting some waystones, which is very, very handy indeed. Although, if you've been watching this series since the beginning, you may actually recall that I actually have... Oh, we're underground. Let me pop the vertical chunks up. I've actually not ventured very far in the overworld. This is basically the extent of my overworld exploration. A bit more in the nether, but in the overworld, I've been pretty static in that respect. That's actually not why I wanted to come here. I've built myself as a spider spawner up there. You can't really see. And I built myself a bit of just a makeshift spider XP farm. So I needed it for eyes, for my brewing, for my villager trading. And also, yeah, I've myself a little bit of an XP, so I'm able to go and mend my tools because they've all got unbreaking and mending on them at the moment. Pretty handy. Yeah, that's basically what I wanted to show. But the reason I wanted to talk about the extent of limited extent of my exploration is because I've intentionally done this or restricted this because there were there was only one mod for World Gen, and that was the regions unexplored. However, in one of the recent updates, we have the biomes we've gone. So this is I don't know if it's the same people as the biomes will go, but probably is. Oh yeah, here we go. Sequel, it says there. So yeah, we've now got two big world generation, biome generation mods. And yeah, I think that probably means I can leave the island. Should be nice, just to explore a little bit in the overworld. But that's not the topic for today. Exploration, coming soon. For today, we're going to be starting off on... Oh, where did you come from? Your little pain in the... Okay. Mystical Agriculture. I've started off a little bit of preparation. I've built this nice little platform up here. This is our mystical circly thing. These are altars. It's an infusion altar and an infusion pedestal. So these together, they're kind of like a multi-block, are effectively the crafting table for Mystical Agriculture. And Mystical Agriculture, for those that aren't aware, this is a magic mod that allows you, I guess, a magic stroke farming mod that allows you to grow all sorts of resources, just like a crop. So those crops over there, yeah, normal crops, but this actually allows us to grow all sorts of resources. Let me demonstrate. We have water, fire, air, stone, ice, deep slate, wood, dirt, and then we've got all the honey and amethyst, so slightly more precious minerals,
We've got animal seeds. So if we want to grow cow-related things, we can do so. That is really what I want to try and achieve, is to get... So this is the first tier, Inferium. I've already got this because I've been mining that for ages. Prudentium is the next tier, and that's what I need to get up to get this particular item, cow seeds. With cow seeds, we can grow cow-related items, and leather is something I need a lot more of, particularly if I'm going to be upping my enchanted books and trading efforts, that sort of thing. So yeah, I need to get going, and we'll first of all have a quick look at what I've gathered. Lots of Inferium, so I'm just going to craft this down into this amount. So we've got quite a lot of it, and then we've got 28 prosperity shards. All of these have been taken from blocks under the ground. So I did have a bit of a creeper explosion here recently, so I'm just a little bit nervous at the moment. I'm going to go for a sleep. So how do we get going? Well, we've got a book here that actually gives us some explanations here. So basics, we need... Actually, yeah. So Inferium, we can mine it, but it makes a lot more sense if we're going to be doing this en masse. And what I want really is to have probably up here, and yeah, and just have some sort of small crops, not necessarily in a uniform square fashion, but just sort of built into the landscape of various materials. But the first thing is Inferium. We want to farm it so that we have it's the basis of all mystical agriculture recipes. And so, yeah, we want to farm it so we've got a sustainable resource. We don't have to keep mining it from the caves. And so to do that, we need to do a few things. So obviously we've got Inferium essence and seeds. We have a lot of seeds. In fact, all I've got to do over here is just do a bit of Ultimine Shapeless. And then over here as well. And then what have we got here? We have plenty of seeds. So I can certainly craft a lot of Inferium seeds. As far as I'm aware, they won't grow on normal farmland. So I need to work out what the recipe is for Inferium farmland. Let's have a look. So mist. Here we go. Inferium farmland. Why didn't I just consult the book? That would make sense. Essence farmland. Here we go. So essence farmland increases the output efficiency. You can create essence farmland by either right-clicking on farmland in well with an essence or by crafting it. Okay, so that's fine. I need to find my hoe. And in fact, let's just do some quick crafting of these seeds. Inferium seeds. There we go. Two. Okay. Maybe I need more. Maybe I'm going to need a lot of this essence. See how many we get. Okay. 26. That should be enough. So I'm going to go and work out. I'm going to go and hoe some ground. Where shall we throw? I mean, we could start off here. Oh, by the way, please, I could look this up, but I could also ask for comments to help me out here. These fungal things I got from the nether, these bioshrooms, they don't grow. How do they grow? Can you let me know if you are aware? It's a region's unexplored item. And yeah, they just don't seem to grow. So whether it's I'm not putting them in the right ground or whether there needs to be some sort of... I've tried bone mealing them. No luck, no joy. So yeah, please let me know. Anyway, let's do some quick... Okay, so it automatically plants Inferium. I do need to be careful because I don't have... Yeah, I need to go and get some water. Do I have a bucket of water? No, I don't. Quickly want to grab that before the farmland gets ruined. Right, I'll pop my water with shrimp down there. I don't know where I got that shrimp from, but can you move, please? Thank you. Right, let's keep going. This should now hopefully water the farmland. This tree has to go, and I'm out of seeds already. So, okay, so this will grow hopefully reasonably fast, and this will be a nice way of having a sustainable Inferium source. And so that is the key ingredient. If I can get Inferium growing, in theory, we should be able to produce some of these seeds. But I mean, wood seeds would be very handy. If we can grow wood, it'd be pretty awesome. There's something else that we need to look at, though. It is this block here, the harvester. What that will do will actually pretty self-explanatory. They will harvest, it will harvest stuff in its range. So we will just plonk it somewhere here, and it will automatically harvest and replant seeds for us, which is very useful indeed. And so this will give us a nice selection of Inferium. Once we have Inferium, we can then start to look at upgrading via an infusion crystal to Prudentium and then get our cow seeds. Because I have still yet to see a cow on this island. It's very frustrating. Although, to be honest, I could just get in a boat and row. Don't know which direction I'd row. You know, it's kind of, your guess is as good as mine. But I don't want to. I kind of want to use the mods to, rather than just row would be a very vanilla thing, you know, exploring, going and finding the cow. That'd be very vanilla. But for now, let's just leave these things to grow. And in the meantime, I'm going to craft myself a harvester. I have 2 diamond scythes, I have some iron, and I have some prosperity ingots, which you craft from those prosperity shards that you mine. I think, yes, with a little bit of this, well, it looks like chocolate, but it's actually solium dust. I should be able to craft some solium ingots, which I am hoping will give me an option for a harvester. But I can't see it. So let's have a look here. Oh, I'm missing a machine frame. Okay, that's easy enough. Stone, iron, and redstone. 1 machine frame and 1 harvester. Hopefully I've got some coal. Some coal. And then in the morning, we'll go out and do some auto harvesting. There is also somewhere, I think I've got some pink, it looks like pink fluffy stuff. Oh, I really need to sort out my storage. Now, where is it? Sure, I've got some. It is basically special, like, super bone meal that allows you to instantly grow crops. But of course I can't find it. And when I can't find stuff, it makes me want to start building an AE2 system. Especially as there's no refined storage. Okay. Well, you're just going to have to take my word for it. Let me show you this stuff here. This pink stuff here. Here it is. Mystical fertilizer. This is actually craftable. I've got all these things. Okay, let me just put the harvester out and then we'll craft some super duper bone meal. I think the direction of the... Pretty sure the direction of this block is quite important for the harvesting. I've not put out a particularly efficient shape here. If I pop that there and put some coal in, not going to harvest anything yet because obviously nothing is mature. Yeah, 29%, 43 is about as far as I've got. So I'm going to go, have I got diamonds? Yeah, diamonds, iron, and Inferium dust. I should be able to craft, I haven't got much of it. Can I craft any of the pink stuff? Okay, we're going to need more of this Inferium, but of course that's what we're farming. So I don't really need to go go mining for it. I hope this isn't... Okay, it's not using the coal up. Okay, good. Right, let's test this out. So we will... It's now mature. One... There we go. Just like that. The harvester harvested it. And we have one Inferium. Okay, so it's not crazy rates. So I'm trying to test the range of this. So does it do 1 row, 2 rows in front of it as well? See if that goes. It does. Okay, so we know that we've got a range of at least a row, a block either side and 2 rows in front. I'm pretty sure somewhere in here I will find that there's some sort of range upgrade for it. So that will hopefully allow me to cover the rest of the field. It's annoying it doesn't have anything like industrial foregoing where you can actually click these tick boxes and show the area, which is really quite useful. But sadly it doesn't have it. But, either way, in fact, I should be able to keep on crafting this pink stuff, although I am using up diamonds in the process. Let's try 3 rows in front and see if that does it. Yeah, okay, it does 3 rows. Brilliant. Yeah, it isn't the fastest either, but again, that's why you have upgrades. We'll just watch that. We'll just keep this going. I mean, it will keep on auto-harvesting, so a bit of AFK will do. I need to get enough Inferium. In fact, can I actually... I'll probably fill out the rest of these seeds, these plants here, so we've got the full crop going. I didn't actually need Inferium farmland, but I can craft it. I've noticed this is here, but does it actually... Yeah, it uses a hoe for 1 bit of farmland. Not so sure about that. Okay, so I'm going to just spend a bit of time filling out the rest of this crop with seeds. I'm going to have to manually harvest these ones, and maybe I could put a harvest to this side as well. This is going to encourage square crops. It's not going to encourage particularly natural shaped or contour shaped crops. So I'm going to have to think about that a little bit more. But yeah, I'm going to leave this running a little bit, do a bit of AFKing. Then I will bring you back in when we're time to start looking at some cow seeds. It just sounds weird just talking about it. Growing cows. But yeah, hold tight, back in a moment. A little bit later, we have a full field of Inferium plants and a watering can to water them with, which speed things up a tiny bit. Not massive amount, but a tiny bit. But we are getting better rates of Inferium now. You will notice the colour is a bit different on the farmland. So this farmland here is Inferium farmland. So it's kind of like the first tier of more productive farmland. This is just the vanilla farmland here. So yeah, I can create more farmland. The more Inferium I grow, the more farmland at a higher level I can actually put under this crop. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. But for now, I think this is enough for now. This is coming along nicely. We're getting Inferium at a reasonable rate. What I want to do now is start to think about how we can grow some cows. By the way, we also won a bit of a bonus prize from one of the quests, and we actually got some deep slate seeds. There they are there. So I'm curious what actually happens when you grow stone. I guess I don't want to waste these Inferium plants. We'll save that for another day. Let's focus on the cows. So to grow cow seeds, you need Prudentium, which is a fairly straightforward craft as far as I'm aware. The Prudentium essence. I've crafted this infusion crystal, and that has 500 uses. So I should... no, I want that. I should be able to use convert the what's it called? Inferior. Lots of idioms to talk about here. So we've got 4 Prudentium essences, and to grow cow seeds, or to create cow seeds, we need Solium seed base, 4 Prudentium essences, and this is going to this altar that I was talking about. So I am just going to pop them in there. What else did I need? Soul jars. Okay, so I've got to find myself some. I definitely got some of those ingots, Solium ingots, because I crafted some of those. 3. I need 4. I need soul glass as well, which is soul dust and glass. And a lot of crafting in this. Solium dust. So can I craft special glass? Soul dust and solium dust apparently is a different thing. Soul stone. I think I've got to do some cooking. Right. Okay. So I need to basically. This is what you do. You put the ingredients around the altar, and then I need to put the solium seed base. Which I can do there. So I just need to craft myself. Oh, what have we got here? Okay, so I'll pop a stack of soulstone in there, in my silver furnace, which will give me, I believe, smooth soulstone. Nice. And with that, I can then craft soul dust. This is getting complicated, especially as I'm quite tired and it's late at night. A fair bit later, I think I've worked out what I need to do, and I've made some good progress. So first of all, I have another field prepared up here. This is the sort of look I'm going to go for. It's going to be for cow seeds. With this Prudentium, we are stepping up to tier 2 stuff in the mod. So this crafting setup and this sort of ritual, if you like, we have a Solium seed base in the middle. We have 4 Prudentium essences, and we need 4 soul jars, but not empty ones. No, we need full soul jars full of cow essence, which sounds delightful, doesn't it? So we use a soul extractor block to do so. Oh no, I don't have enough. And so for each item of a cow, so I think it's beef, raw beef or leather, you get 1/4 of a point of souls. I'm just going to call it points for the sake of describing what it is. And as you can see, 7.5 out of 8, I need to be full. I need to be 8, which means I need another 2 bits of leather or beef. Now, that's a lot, and you might be wondering, how have I got, these are all full, how have I got these 3 full? Well, leather, I didn't realize it, but leather is actually a little easier to come by than I thought, which may mean the cow seeds aren't quite so beneficial for me. But I've been getting them 2 ways. Llamas, wandering trader llamas. They've done a lot of wandering around here, and I've taken advantage of that. I get a lot of leather out of those. And also, when we go to the nether, and we need to go and get some more, so I'll show you. We go to the nether, we find some hoglins, and we kill them. And from hoglins, what did that get there? With the hoglin drops, we get these things here, but they give us... Oh, they're killing each other down there. They drop hog skin. Might just let these guys fight it out amongst themselves. But they drop hog skin, and with 4 hog skin, you get 4 leather. And so, what I've been doing is setting myself up a little fighty area here, and luring them to me, and then killing them using the magnet on my backpack to grab that hog skin. Back at base, we would pop the remaining leather, so that's 8 hog skins, so effectively 8 hoglin kills, and we should fill up this soul jar. So I'm now 8 out of 8. I have never got this far in mystical agriculture, not even in my test world. So I don't know what's going to happen now, but I'm hoping that I have everything in place with the 4 cow soul filled jars, 4 prudentium essences, and a solium seed base. Oh yes, of course, I need either a wand or a redstone signal. Craft the wand. I don't know if it does anything else other than a redstone signal, but it should just be a matter of, ooh, it's doing stuff. And there we go. We have cow seeds. Okay, that's a lot of work for one seed, but let's have a look. I'm going to pop them there. It's got a cow flower. Oh, I also planted those seeds that I got as a reward for deep slate. So what do I get? I need to turn this magnet off. It's irritating me. What did I get? Deep slate essence. Fertilized essence. And so I got 1 essence, 1 seed. So I'll just pop these all up out here for now. So I can use 1 harvester. Deep slate essence. What can I do with that? Let's have a look. I think basically it's okay. So yes, I need to right click on deep slate, cobbled deep slate. So you grow them and then you can craft them into busy disc. You can craft them into deep slate or cobbled deep slate. And the same with, I'm guessing the cow plant will give me cow essence. And with cow essence, I can get all sorts of cow-related things. So I'm basically back to producing leather again. So now that I've actually worked out how to get leather, it's probably not quite as important. And we get like mineral seeds as well. I don't even know what mineral is. So I took my magnet off, right? Oh, there's the cow essence there. I'm just going to keep on experimenting, I think. So I've got mineral essence, more mineral seeds. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to have a little play. And you don't need to see that. I'm just going to have a little play around. I'm going to try and experiment and try to work out what exactly is the harvesting area. I'll get a few different crops on the go here. This will be my little experimental crop, but I might branch out a little bit more. And then I think once I get to the later tiers, perhaps in the next episode or the episode after, we'll maybe explore a little bit more of the advanced stuff. Because if you go into the quests, it's a lot to look at, a lot to take in. What did I just click? Oops. But yeah, I'm only on tier 2. And there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, and there's 6. Insanium, which just sounds... well, I don't need to explain what that sounds like. I wonder what an Insanium apple does. Gives you a lot of buffs. Okay. And then you can grow dragon eggs, nether stars. You can grow nether stars. All imodium, unobtainium, vibranium. Well, to give you an idea of how powerful this must be, netherite is only in tier 5. And my feeling is, and I've never actually been to the far end of an ATM mod pack before, that, these are going to be quite important when they do start introducing. I don't think the ATM star is... No, I think that's in the main quest line, so they haven't introduced much of the quest advancement for that. But anyway, that's me talking long enough. I think that will do it. So that's the kind of the basics for mystical agriculture. Basically, you mine some stuff, you set up this little altar and pedestal setup. You grow a few crops, and yeah, you can basically make a lot of things in this game renewable, which is pretty cool. I've never done much on the agricultural farming mods, so this is pretty cool. And I think I'm going to keep plugging away, like I said, and try and work out, I think, what is the most important ores for me. I think gold is probably something that I need a lot of. So I'm going to look into how I can do that, which is a tier 4. So it's a little bit of a step up from where I am now. But there's so much that we can grow. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's got sky stone, Certus quartz, interesting. So maybe that's what I'll do next, is I'll get some Certus quartz growing, and we can actually start AE2 properly. Or maybe I will actually leave the island. Now the world gen mods are pretty comprehensive. There shouldn't be too much change in the world generation. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Let me know. I mean, these videos are all about, I'm trying to spotlight the mods a little bit more. I'm less about the building, more about the mods. That's the focus of this series. Let me know what you think, if you like that approach, if you want me to go back to like a little bit more of a arty building style, because there is a lot of blocks to choose from, and some potentially quite beautiful builds with shaders on. There we go. And the sheep saying goodbye. I am going to wish you all a happy week. This video is a little bit late this week, and apologies for that. Tuesday is today for me, the day of recording. I'm going to try and get this out Wednesday, and hopefully back to normal schedule Tuesday, very early hours of Tuesday morning next week. And yes, have a great week, whatever you're up to, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.